they're already on. We'll get started on talking because the video is going to be seen. Hi guys, sorry about that. We were just preparing ourselves. So we are going to discuss basically LaVeyan Satanism.
You could do that.
Because we both were LaVeyan Satanists, and we do live by the principles. So I'll let him speak.
No, you
well,
your thing.
It's you're my guest, so.
Oh, really? So I could just do whatever the fuck I want? Yeah. Oh, I could,
That is Satanism.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, no, really, but let's discuss, like, dark magic versus white, how you feel about
there's a whole lot of the shit written in the Satanic Bible and other books by Anton LaVey, so, I mean, if you're really interested in this...
This is just a short...
Read up on it, check it out. The information is out there.
Yes, because this is just our reviews on it. This is just like a quick... We could do like 10 videos.
Yeah, I'm not doing a live like book reading. For, you know what I mean? I do. This isn't a fucking recital.
But no, this is basically a list of behaviors that we wish to see avoided in the Satanic community. Satanists acknowledge that we are human and work towards perfection. Okay. But can sometimes fall into negative patterns, of action. Thus was born the list of the 9 satanic sins, guideline for what Satanists consider to be non-productive behavior to be recognized and eliminated from one's daily existence.
Right, so you're doing the sins, okay. And in Satanism, you have the 9 statements. That is like the first and foremost. And then... you have your 11 rules of the earth and the 9 sins. Because, yeah, there actually are sins in Satanism, which means it's like,
it's an organized religion.
Yeah. You're not going to be punished for this shit after death. It's just behaviors to avoid. And here's the thing. You really, there's like no need to fucking even like I don't know. Everyone has their own fucking little codes and whatever that they fucking live by and everything, and and that falls perfectly in line with Satanism.
Do unto others as they do unto you, like the Catholics say.
Yeah,
or Christians.
They're all fucking. That thing
and
is
Christians,
but that whole thing is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But in Satanism, it's a modified version of that. It's do unto others as they do to you.
Right.
The thing is that you should generally, fucking have respect for fucking people. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a piece of shit. You know what I mean? But if the respect that you give out isn't returned, you're well within your rights to fucking act on that accordingly.
But just don't be stupid.
Don't be a fucking moron. But if you have to check someone on something,
exactly.
Then you have if you have to fucking fight to fucking defend yourself or defend the fucking loving, you have to do that. And here's the thing: it's like fucking. That's not viewed as, in Satanism, that's not viewed as wrong. That's not a sin. That's not a behavior to avoid because, we're human, which means we're animals, and just like an animal in the fucking wild, you know what I mean? It's like fucking... Yeah, do all that shit.
Please hit like, subscribe if you know that this is, we're just going on, we're going to talk about dark magic, and we're going to talk about the principles of Satanism, what we agree with and what we don't. Like, I personally don't want an organized religion. But I was into LaVeyan Satanism for a while.
And as far as Satanism goes, as far as organization, I mean, it's there's organization to it. It's organized, but like the main point of it is to not like limit yourself without getting like too much into it. And like I said, you know what I mean. I'm not here to like recite like fucking what is in the text.
We're just talking about our opinions.
Yeah. Like, basically, it's live your life on your own fucking terms. It is about personal freedom. Actually, and without making this...
bindings.
And without making this, like, political...
Libertarian.
No.
Well, not Democrat, but more libertarian. But that's, to me...
No, this isn't a political thing. The word libertarian.
Oh, whatever.
The Libertarian Party is, like, based on the principles of, live your fucking life. Just don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah, like so beating people up and like.
Yeah, if you don't have, you know what I mean. If you don't have to, if you're not standing up for your fucking self or defending yourself for good reason, don't be a piece of shit.
That's the stuff that it really attracted him and also attracted me. One thing I always viewed with Satanism. I read something a long time ago, and I still go by this. You're walking down the street, okay, you're minding your own business, and someone's fucking with you. Okay, this is what I was told. In reading, okay, of the book, or whatever, you're asked, and then you ask them, please leave me alone, stop. You ask them once or twice, you beat the ever fucking living shit out of them. In your home, your lair. Someone disrespects you in your home, you ask them nicely to get out.
Or like, well, the thing is, it's like, when in another's lair, respect them, or else don't go there.
Don't go to someone else's house and disrespect them. Don't have anybody disrespect you in your house. That's what it is. So if someone breaks your heart, you can do a spell to make them feel the pain they caused. Is that okay?
No, just, you know what? Like, don't even involve spells. Fucking, is that who
That's
said that?
That's my friend Michelle. Listen.
Cut his dick off.
No,
like Lorena Bobbitt, like just saw it the fuck off and like shove it down his fucking throat.
No,
you could dip it in his ass before that and make him taste his own shit.
So
Hey, did he ever go ATM on you? You could do that right back to him.
That's
You know,
my
like.
friend.
Oh well,
No,
I mean,
no,
I'm
honestly,
giving friendly advice. Your friend.
No, please don't listen to that. Honestly, black magic. You have to understand something.
Slap him. Just slap him.
You can still. You don't need magic to. But now, if you do practice magic, she's laughing. Now, if you do practice magic, Michelle, and you know I love you, and I will do something for you if you want. Okay. The thing is, you know, I did a free read. Like, you know, I do charge for certain things, like things that I may need. But if it's something simple, I don't care. Now, you can think about it. You can do a binding spell, things like that. But why would you want to do anything against someone's free will? You could have someone amazing coming along, right? Karma's going to get him anyway. So why do you really need to do a dark spell? That's my opinion on it. He's like, cut his balls off, this and that. I'm like, okay, but you know what? What you put out into the universe, you get it back. You get it back. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be very careful with magic. And that's something that is always said. And with Satanism, I'm just trying to show that Satanism's not negative. I figured you were because I had a good feeling. I told you. I had a good feeling, and you have some new beginnings coming, girl. I feel it. Like, she has some good shit coming. Like, you don't even know. She's an amazing person. She's beautiful.
Does she have nice feet?
I've never seen her feet,
right.
but she's a beautiful.
Because I'm into that. I'm just asking, you know.
But as far as dark magic, I wanted to speak a little bit on dark magic. Now, with me, I asked him earlier, did you ever incorporate herbs into your magic?
No, I mean, like I incorporated herb, of course. I mean, like I've incorporated herb into like a lot of fucking things I've done over the last fucking 20 years, you know. But I'm talking about actually.
But
no.
when you did a spell, you didn't incorporate herbs.
No.
Right? Like, I like to incorporate herbs with their
And I've done all kinds of shit. Well, that's the thing. I mean, if we get into other forms of
phases, your blood, your moon phases, your herbs, and everything is connected. Say you're doing something for a meal, or you want to stomp with your femininity. You want to stomp on the meal. Herbs that are feminine, that are connected to certain planets, right? And you do it at that time. Woo! Is the spell going to be that much stronger? You make an oil or something, and the spell.
Is that like finding the clitoris? Like when you're like.
Honestly, there's sex magic too, and we can discuss.
I know there's sex magic. I'm just like, that was a joke. It was a joke.
But some people don't know this. How amazing is sex magic?
I've never done sex. Well, my sex is magic, so I mean. You know.
We are awesome. We're not together, but we're awesome as a
on camera together, which is, and we're also that also doesn't mean what you might think. I mean, this isn't this isn't a cam show, but if you want to tip us, you can if you want,
then,
you know. But you're not gonna like see anything because this is like this is like a family kind of thing.
Set up like
this is like a family kind of thing. So and it's not like one of those incest videos. Yeah, you know how like when you go on Pornhub now, it's like the top rated videos are like step brother and step sister fucking each other and shit. And it's like, no, we're not gonna get down on that. Sorry to disappoint you. We just got off topic. We're talking about magic.
And magic and the tarot. And you can even incorporate the tarot cards into your magic.
Yeah, like you could like fucking like slide it down her fucking crack. And fucking stimulate her with the card.
Being serious.
Okay, alright.
Honestly, guys.
I'm serious.
This is how I feel about dark magic and things like that, okay?
Oh, and this is something that I know about.
And he does too, yes, because he's practiced it. Now, sometimes people do need a lesson. And it's okay to teach them a lesson. But don't do something so horrible as curse someone, die, there's all that types of stuff, because you know what? It will come back. I've seen good spells kind of turn around and kind of not go the right way. If you don't know what you're doing, please be careful. Because there's witches out there that don't know what they're doing. Honestly, they don't.
Are they even witches, bro?
You're a witch if you practice the craft. That's just a beginner witch. That's considered a beginner witch, someone that's learning.
So basically a fucking dumbass. I'm joking.
Oh.
Okay. Let's be serious.
But guys, please, can you hit like if you're here?
Yeah, do. I'll be more serious. How about that? I'll just do it for you and for her too.
And what about the Necronomicon? The Necronomicon.
Okay, now here's another thing that you could research, and because there's like a lot of background on this. But basically, and I'm not talking about the Evil Dead either. I'm talking about the book, the Necronomicon, very famous book that's been around for a fucking long ass time. People have, like different opinions on it, and basically it's like, they say like a lot of it is fictional and this and that, but the book, the Necronomicon, actually does contain a lot of magical information. The thing is, it's a very complex, like I myself have never actually read it all the way through, but I bought it hoping for something more straightforward. And that does exist. Like later on, there was a book written called the Necronomicon Spellbook, which was like a simplified, a spell book basically, that just told you like how to like perform the magic that is talked about in the original Necronomicon, but put in an easy way to understand, a straightforward, just like a straightforward fucking way. It's like, yeah, this is how this spell is done, and it's for this, and there's like some steps to it. And I have, don't ever just dabble in magic for the fuck of it. Any kind of magic, whether it's like the spells in the Satanic Bible, whether it's the Necronomicon spellbook, or whether it's any kind of any type of magic, any kind of
but
spell.
You know what you're doing.
And don't just do it for the fuck of it.
Don't do a love spell on a waning moon. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna kill witches. You have to understand. Not all witches work by the moon, and no offense to any witches that don't, but working by the magic of the moon actually helps, because if you're trying to rid something, banish something, get rid of something, the waning moon is the best time. And please check out my video on moon cycles, which I read from my Book of Shadows. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I did do a quick reading for Michelle, and I just want to quickly tell her. Michelle, you were waiting, really waiting, or somebody was waiting on you. But they were putting up a bit of a barrier, or you may have been putting up a bit of a barrier, with all rights, okay? Had the world's in your hand, girl, and I don't think you knew it. But you know what? You came into probably past, like I said before, past people maybe coming into your life, relationships, all types of love. This is going to happen, or it has happened, okay? Meeting someone possibly at a baby shower, I'm sensing, or I'm just trying to let her know real quick, because she's always asking me, and I love her to death. Alright, so something could be moving forward. Can you guys please give me a like, and whoever left, I hope it wasn't Michelle, because I'm doing a reading for her. Michelle, you are happy with what you got, but you're just content with having what you have, which you are going to be content and fulfilled. That's what I see for you. You had all beautiful cards, just wanted to let you know that. And going back to the magic thing, it's all about intent, like we were talking about earlier,
yeah,
right?
And that's like the first, it's the first ingredient in any kind of fucking magic. You have to be serious about it. I mean, don't do it just out of curiosity, because of course, curiosity is what draws you to to learn about something to begin with. But don't just don't actually practice any kind of magic or any kind of spell of anything along those lines just out of curiosity.
Witch and warlock.
You have to be be serious about it and make sure that you really that it's something that you really want. Like, desire and intent. That's like, it has to be legit. You know what I mean?
Good night, Dallin. Please hit like. Nobody hit like.
It's not something to dick around with, because it's just not something to fuck around with.
It's not.
And I know I bullshit on camera and I make all kinds of fucking jokes and I say all kinds of fucked up shit, but you do have to take it seriously and be serious about it. Don't just do it just out of curiosity, just to see if it will work, if it's real. You know what I mean? It's like.
And I want to quickly talk about.
It doesn't have to be a doll. It could be a drawing, and it doesn't have to be a good drawing. You have no artistic ability whatsoever.
I have one, as a matter of fact, which is hilarious. It's got Q-tips as fillets.
Yeah.
And my niece is playing Play-Doh with me yesterday. I made it out of Play-Doh, and she starts sticking pins in the Play-Doh, and I'm like.
You could use
Oh my god. But she's like, no, it's a. I go, was it a porcupine? She goes, no, it's something else. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But Pop started out as sympathetic magic. And I didn't know, I was surprised to know that it was passed down from the Europeans to the Africans, and I did not know that. I was not trying to, I made a comment about it, and my god, I was just trying to be historically accurate. I was not trying to offend anyone, and I felt so bad, I was really, sad about that. I was like, oh my god, I didn't mean to offend anybody, I swear to god. They're like, oh, white, so I was trying to take away. No! Oh my god! And it's like, first of all, you calling me a white, I should probably get offended by that, but you know what? No, I didn't. I get it, and it's like your ancestors, things like that. I totally fucking get it, dude. But it's like, you have to understand, I have Indian in me, I have a lot of things, I have family members that are of all cultures. I think everyone's beautiful and I love everyone equally. When I'm talking about something, I'm just trying to be historically accurate. If Africans founded something first, I would say the Africans founded that. If the Europeans, I'm going to talk about Creole. Creole, it was like the white, wealthy white man was considered Creole. And then after that, they considered slaves that were like free people that were never slaves, that were French, and they happened to be African American, white, whatever.
Not American at the time.
Well, back then they were considered Creole. Then they started considering Creole like white and black, like a mix, like a mixture. Mulatto, so to speak, but French. Which one of my friends, actually more than one of my friends, happens to be. A lot of my best friends in life, oddly enough, was actually Creole or Cape Verde. Cape Verde is off the coast of Africa. Now, I don't know everything. I'm just speaking on what I know. And they're beautiful, and they're just amazing people. So it really, really hurt me that people thought that when I commented on the video that I was watching. It really, really hurt to see that. But going forward, speaking about magic, dark magic, I don't worship any gods or anything. Like, I do have a deity, kind of. I did kind of invite the Morgan because I really felt like she was trying to contact me for a long time. So I invited her to come along and play. But she's not like Hakari. Some people consider her to be Hakari, Freya, from all different religions. Now, I personally do feel that way. Not everyone does. I feel that different religions depict a certain god or goddess, the same one, they just have a different name. Because think about it, that the goddess of war, this, that. You know what I'm saying? And then she picks people that need to be warriors. But this isn't about the Morgan. I'm going to do a video on that, but go for it. I'm sorry.
What am I saying here?
Oh, no,
I was listening to all of that, but I mean, I was just talking about, I'm just using any type of effigy in general.
Dark magic, all that stuff. Like, I want to discuss that. It's not evil. It's just, there's good and bad in everything. There's light and dark. Okay? There's light and dark. And sometimes you need a little darkness. There's been times I've been tempted to do really bad spells on people because they hurt my family member or this and that. You know what? I did because I used my head. Now, if someone...
And sometimes it's just like a lot easier to fucking give someone a good fucking old-fashioned smack, you know what I mean? You don't have to, perform a magic, that's when it comes out, hey, when there's no other possibility and,
Besides the law.
Well, yeah, that too. If your last fucking option is, to perform some fucking, then fucking do your thing. But a lot of times it's like, you have to fucking put a curse on someone, just fucking smack the shit out of them if you have to. You don't have to, come on now.
Because curses can last, and that's the thing about curses. I enjoy freezer spells because with the freezer spell, at least you can unfreeze them. You can undo what you have done. Make sure you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? Before I would thank you guys for the likes, and make sure you know what you're doing. And I can even read some things, because we are speaking on Satanism and things like that. Now, I did follow that only because Satanism preaches to live the life you want to live. Be your own God. I was atheistic. It's in the Levian Satanism. We're speaking just on Levian, not spiritual Satanism, Levian Satanism, okay? I do live by some of the principles still. But I cannot see myself being in any specific religion, even though I'm pagan, but if you watch LeVay's videos and stuff, he considers pagans to pretty much be the same as him. And when I watched the video, I did say to myself, holy fuck, this is my life. This is me. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say this. I really am. And that's why I've always been stuck in between that and paganism. But it's not evil, and it just drives me crazy when Christians try to make us out like we're baby killers, we're this, we're that. We're not. Have you ever done anything bad or evil?
Oh, I've done a lot of things that are bad and evil, but this isn't pertaining to any kind of magic or anything. I'm just a fucking bad motherfucker.
That's my buddy. Some curses, yes, in your opinion, and it's different opinions. This is just my opinions. I think, if someone really needs, say the person that murdered my nephew, okay?
What the fuck are you on? What do you want about?
I'm talking about curses, the person that did that to my nephew.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
If I put a curse on that person, but I had to know that it was him, do you understand? Because let's say it wasn't him that did it, and I go and I curse this poor bastard, and he's already his karma's already hitting him. He's had so much shit, okay? Now, you guys don't follow this, but my nephew, my little...
Which I have to apologize I just thought that she was like saying something hypothetical, and I was like, why would you just like use that of all things for an example? I'm sorry, I completely forgot that this is a real.
He thought I was talking about
this is something that actually fucking happened, and I'm sorry for
You know, he was young. He was going to the Marines, this that, and somebody, you know, did that to him. So it destroyed his mom. It destroyed my family. You know, like things like that. If I wanted to do a curse directed toward the person who did it, thank you, darling. You're an angel. You're an angel. Can you please hit like if you hear? And he's got my back 100%. Like he's a cool ass dude. And like we're just basically talking about. See, this is what. Yeah, I like the fact of I can do what I want. It's not like it's just opposed to Christianity, not. Like they say, you can't have sex before you marry. Oh, sex is so evil, showing your boob or what. I'm an exhibitionist. Zirp's an exhibitionist, right, Zirp?
Yeah, I mean, how many people in this day and age are still even fucking living by that? Even Christians, because you know, like, Christian girls, oh, you know what I mean? Like, that's some of the freakiest ones out there, just because like, they were raised so oppressed. So I mean, like, fucking, some of them could really suck a dick and like,
oh my god,
and they could like really, like, they're really all about it. I mean, like, so, like, but that's just because like,
people have odd fantasies. But we will do a sexual video probably on that, but I will have to like put it X-rated or something. But now, if you don't know who's cursing you, you'll want to put an X, basically. But guys, I am not like now making puppets. If you want to know how, just ask me. Some of you already know, but I'm talking about for the beginners. Guys, please know what you're doing beforehand. Contact me on Facebook or something. I will help you. I'm not gonna charge you $75 to watch your video. No, exactly. I'm not bashing. I appreciate that. But no, I'm not bashing Christianity. And we actually did a video earlier that we didn't put out where we're saying, put your face in here.
Yeah, I mean, I basically don't give a rat's ass what anybody wants to fucking believe in. You know what I mean? Just fucking,
as long as they don't shove it down our throats. Like, just be cool. Like, don't shove it down our throats, and we don't mind. Like, the only thing is, my whole point here was to show that we're not evil, and to just talk about our views on Satanism, because a lot of satanic views I kind of do agree with, like not turning the other cheek. If somebody fucks with me, I'm not gonna turn my cheek on that.
And that's just away. That's like a natural human inclination, and that's always how I was as a kid, before I knew what like Satanism was like. So, but here's the thing: it's like I don't even go around saying I'm a Satanist, and I was like that when I first discovered it, and like I was like really like way into it, and it was like new to me. But I was basically living my life by those principles just naturally to begin with, as many fucking people do, and I still do. But I mean, it's not like a fucking, it's not like a fucking personal like fucking identity thing. And I just live my fucking life, you know what I mean? And
you can radiate magic like I can radiate magic right now, literally. If I focus and I focus on love, you'll be able to feel that if you tone in. Okay? I can feel the energy in my hands right now as I'm saying it. And it might seem crazy, but if you focus enough and you believe in it, belief, intent, those are two of the biggest things. I don't care if it's dark magic or good magic. Now, you can't... I'm gray, okay? I don't do all good stuff, but I don't do all bad. I like to lean a little more towards the good, but I'm not a perfect little angel. No one is. We're human beings, and that's my point in all this. And I like the idea of having sex, have fun, do your own thing. I don't read palms yet, but I'm trying to learn. I actually read people's palms before without ever learning, and I was pretty correct on some shit, which was weird. But I can just see things. Like, I can see through your eyes and tell you things. It's weird, but I can.
One time, some lady at the bar, and I don't know, where's everyone from in here?
He's from, I think, where are you from?
I mean, is anyone from Eastie?
No, there's no Eastie.
Oh, okay, okay, so I won't get into, like, where the bar was, I would have got into more of that if anyone had actually been there and everything.
They might watch it.
But, well, no, they've been closed for years. Anyway,
I know.
That's neither here nor there anyway, but,
he's a witch, too. We're all witches, and we're happy witches, right? And we don't bother people for stupid reasons. The thing that I don't like is witches that fuck with you because, she said something on my Facebook or my, you know what I mean? Like,
don't be a petty fucking dickhead.
Don't be fucking petty with it. Yeah. That's my old
That's just a general rule for, like, life in general.
Don't be petty, especially in dark magic. Don't be petty. I don't really practice dark magic often. I don't. Okay, I don't even own a black handle. I use my white ones as black ones if I want. Oh, you have a copy of the Necronomicon? Oh, he rewinded and said, yeah, the Necronomicon was cool. Tell your story if you want. You want to tell your story?
Okay, well, I mean, I'm like getting. I think I was like saying something else today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I don't remember what it was. I don't remember.
Well,
what
then
it was.
tell the story about the Necronomicon.
Okay, because if anyone, I was like, it was about like reading palms. Like, so basically, just like a little story.
Oh, yeah, palmistry. He knows about that.
I was in a bar. And some lady, like, so I was like maybe like 21, 22, maybe 23 at the time, like early 20s.
Palms. That's weird.
Well, that's not.
It's
not weird. No, I saw that, and I started to say this.
I
tell
thought
the story.
you were already telling it.
No. I saw that, and I was
Alright,
like, something interesting about palm reading. But anyway, one time I was in a bar, and some lady like read my palm out of nowhere. And actually, I was with Dunn. R.I.P. to my brother Dunn.
Yes, rest in peace,
he
Dunn.
Was with me. She read. Like she just like randomly read both of our palms, and I was like, wow, like I never met this lady before. You know what I mean? It's like she was like pretty accurate on a lot of things, and it was kind of weird. But anyway, talking about the Necronomicon.
Witches, how is Satanist weekend witches? Some of them, I can see what you're saying. Like they're more about like just have fun. And this.
A lot of people just follow the philosophy of the religion without actually practicing magic. So I never even heard that before, weekend witch. But
me either. But we're talking.
You don't have to perform fucking like magic if you don't want to. But it is part of the religion.
Yes.
If you're a Satanist.
Yes.
And magic is part of the religion, and it's something I've done myself too.
And personally, with me, I'm a witch, so I incorporate witchcraft in everything I do. If I'm putting on my makeup. Sometimes I will do a sigil or I will do a spell for that. If I'm cleaning the house, I'm cleansing all negativity. I'm putting herbs in my water to wash. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, everything I fucking do has magic involved. That's the type of witch I am. And I do talk about like 3 or 4 different types of witches. I think I labeled it 3 types of witches, but I think I cover a couple more, and I'm going to do more on that. We're going to talk a little bit more on the Satanic witch, which is not 1,000% evil. Okay? Now, some of us do want to give people a little... I'm not saying we're not all evil, because, I mean, I'm not, but Satanic witches, I'm not a Satanic witch. I've seen some evil shit that I don't like. Okay? Personally, I do not like it. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in hurting people, because you're going to feel bad later. It's like, if you punch somebody in the face, right? They're going to heal. You can go back and apologize. If you shoot somebody in the fucking head and they're dead, you can never, there's no turning back from that. That's that unstoppable force, like the fucking Ace of Swords. That's that new beginning, but it's an unstoppable force that you cannot change. Exactly, you have to be serious. You know, and it's like, you can't change that. You cannot, there's nothing you can do. That's why I say be very careful, even with magic, because it's manifestation. You can manifest anything. You don't have to be a witch, but being a witch makes it all the stronger, and it's just in me. It's just in me to be a witch, you know. And it's great to have chats with other witches. I love it, because we are a community, and we need to get more together. And that's my Medusa tattoo. My lovely Medusa. I even tried to do the triple moon on my finger there, and I do not have a wedding ring on. I'm not married. People have asked me that. No, I'm not married. I'm single. But show your tattoo if you don't mind.
Oh, my Baphomet. Yeah.
And he has
I did that a long time ago, but I still on my left hand, you know, to symbolize the left-hand path. Look.
Because we
but I'm just bullshitting y'all, but that's legit. I mean, I got that a long time ago, but fuck it, you know what?
We're not like...
I do live by the fucking principles of it, just naturally. We live by the
principles a little bit,
but I mean, I don't really...
naturally. But we're not...
But I'm basically just a fucking degenerate anyway, so...
Yeah, but we grew up, like as when we were younger, we kind of were a little bit more into it, and then we kind of got out of it. I was even into Catholicism and all the other stuff. But for me, what really fit always was paganism. Just being a pagan, just being a witch, practicing, which I was still a pagan when I was Olivine Satanist. But, you know, it was just the same thing. And I want to also mention that tarot is not, it's an esoteric thing, but it's not like a dark, you know...
It's not witchcraft, basically.
It's not witchcraft. You can use it, you can incorporate it into witchcraft. Best thing about wanting to learn magic is to learn the light side. Learn to heal. Yep, dark magic is easy hurting people. Exactly. It's easier to do that. It's harder to heal. And for some reason, I feel more called to healing. I
mean, but even with like satanic magic, one of the 3 principal categories of magic is like the compassion ritual, which could be performed for yourself or for someone else, for prosperity, for good purposes.
Abundance, prosperity.
That's or for health, for healing. That is part of Satanism, the compassion ritual. And the destruction ritual is what could be called a curse. And then there's also the lust ritual, which is sex magic, actually. So actually, I said I have to sex magic. Actually, you know what I mean? Like fucking.
And sex magic is great because I've talked about this when you're having
along the same line.
When you're having your orgasm, you're putting that out
magic.
there.
Well, that's part of
Damn! I want money. I want love.
Actually, the thing, in Satanism, if you're doing a lust spell, like let's say, which is like probably the easiest to pull off out of all of them because it's like such a primal fucking urge in us fucking living things. But no, part of it is actually to like fucking get in the mood and to get turned on, and part of it is to actually rub one out, whether it's due to ritual.
Whatever
as part of the ritual.
Whatever you're human, enjoy. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be straight. It's okay to be white. It's okay to be black. It's okay to be whatever you are and love yourself as you are. That is what Satanism says. It's okay to be transgender. It's okay to be these things. And I don't care if anybody has anything against that, because you know what? I don't deal with racism. I don't deal with negativity. I don't deal with hating on others because of their path or choice of life. No. So I'm going to put that out there right now. And I just want to quickly read this. As you can see, there are no elements of devil worship in the Church of Satan. Such practices are looked upon as being Christian heresies, which we both know. All of us know, believing in the dualistic Christian worldview of God versus the devil, and choosing to side with the Prince of Darkness. Satanists do not believe in the supernatural, in neither God nor the devil. To the Satanist, he is his own God, which I've said. Satan is a symbol of man living as his prideful, carnal nature dictates. Like, just go about, do things as they come, The reality behind Satan is simply the dark evolutionary force of entropy that permeates all of nature and provides the drive for survival and propagation. Inherent in all living things, Satan is not a conscious entity, meaning we don't believe in Satan, okay, to be worshipped, rather a reservoir of power inside each human to be tapped at will. 1 minute. Thus, any concept of sacrifice is rejected as a Christian aberration. In Satanism, there's no deities to which one can sacrifice. So there's no sacrificing babies. There's no, there's no
even sacrificing. Here's the thing: sacrificing animals is also something that does not actually. That's very fucking much a no-no. Mm-hmm. In Satan, you know what I mean? It's like, no, there's no sacrificing goats or fucking birds or any kind of fucking thing. It's about like if you're performing fucking magic, it's about like putting out that fucking energy from yourself. So like if the purpose of sacrificing an animal like is like to like release its fucking death throes and for a high point, you know what I mean? Like putting that in, no, it's like you could work that up in your own self and like put it out there. Mm-hmm. It's
no, he just said he loves being pagan.
But anyway,
hi baby. That's my little niece. So, we're basically saying it's okay to just enjoy sex. It's okay to enjoy a cigarette. It's okay, but we always say don't overdo anything. Even in black magic, you don't want to overdo it. And these are just our opinions, which I've stated, because we could do 1,000 videos on this.
The thing, as far as like Satanism goes, if we're on that subject still, yes. It's indulgence instead of abstinence, but it goes on to explain that indulgence and compulsion aren't the same thing. Do what you want to do, but be in control of it. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it be a negative, like fucking, like thing in your life. Don't let it be to your own detriment.
Yeah, don't let the negative.
If you wanna have fun and fucking pop some Molly or something, you know what I mean?
It's okay to do that.
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like Christianity. No offense to anyone, but I feel in a way that Christianity was almost like not made, but like, kind of came out there in some ways or changed around. Not that I don't believe that there was ever a Jesus. I think Jesus was a badass, which we've talked about before.
Oh yeah, Jesus was a fucking bad motherfucker.
But the thing is, we think that it was changed around by humans, man. It was changed around. Hey! We think the kids. We think it was changed around because to like keep kids in line and things like that. To keep people doing the right thing, but the government, the snack kings and queens back then, whatever the case may be. So that's just our opinions on it. We just wanted to kind of chat a little bit about it and see what people had to say about it. Please give me a like, a subscription if you're new here, and check out Boston Gal Tarot, and check out Outer Order Studios, where I am in one of the movies. And what's the name of the movie? Is it Head Heavy or is
That was Keep It Creep.
Keep It Creep. Check out Keep It Creep. Please like, subscribe. I'm in it, dude. I'm in it, and my voice is in the end, so you're gonna watch this to the end. I love yous all. All right, do you want to keep going, or do you want to do another one?
No, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
Take care, guys. We'll be back.
take
Stay
care,
up. Your head up. We love you. And check out Boston Gal Tarot.
And send feet pics if you can.
Send feet pics.
If you're a chick.
You know we joke around.
And if they're nice.
Take care, all of you.
I like fishnets and stuff, so.
Take care, all of you guys. Much love from Boston,
and,
okay?
heels
please
and
like,
open-toe
please
heels
subscribe, and please check out Boston Gal Tarot and Outer Order Studios. Keep It Creep. Look for Keep It Creep. I'm in that, and check out their other shit. All right,
I like
that's our pro.
nylons and